Hello and welcome back. In the last video we talked about how to download and install the Workbench and MySQL community server and MySQL Workbench. I will leave this in the card here above. Here in this video we'll work on the Workbench, MySQL Workbench, which is the graphical user interface to help you to access your database and to manipulate your database and to use some SQL statements there. So first just run your installed MySQL Workbench that you can find it on your system, and here this is the main interface, and now we can start the connection here. So here you will find the local instance of MySQL. This is the MySQL connection that is already there, and just double click on it and you can start the connection immediately. So after starting that, first you need to make sure that the SQL server is running. So as you can see here, sometimes it's stopped, so start it first, and then here is the password that is needed that we set last time. So enter this password and you'll be able to start the MySQL Workbench successfully. So second thing, you can go to schemas here, as you can see here, and you can find the databases that you have. The schemas are the databases that you have, and remember last time when we installed the MySQL, we downloaded some examples and samples with it, and these are some of the examples. So here we have 3 databases, and we'll start by the first one. This is the first database that we have. So if you click on this arrow here, and you can find the tables, the views, stored procedures, functions, and more. If you want to see tables that this database has, so click on this arrow again and you will see all of these tables that we have. So let's say that we want to click on the city here database, and if you click on this icon you can see the table, the contents of the database, as you can see here. Look at this. If you want to see the fields, those fields and the data types of those fields, you can click on the arrow here and then click on the columns here, and you will see these are the columns that we have in this table. Okay, and here you can click on this range icon and you can see the details of this table. So you can see that we have about 4 fields, and this is the name of the first one, city ID, and this is the data type of this one, and these are some attributes of this field. And we have the second one, which is the varchar, the small integer, the next one, country ID, and last updated the timestamps as well. So here is the table. You can adjust these attributes, the values if you want, and you can select the right data if you want. Okay, and here it's a primary key. This is primary key, it's not null, and there are some other features that we'll talk about later on. So this is first thing to do, and you can go back and see other tables like the film. Here again you can click on this icon to see the contents, and here are the details of this one. Now the other thing, we can upload or we can open the SQL script. If you have a script, then we can open it. Now I will show you how to open the SQL script. So a script that is written and you can upload it. So you have many options. The first choice is to click on this icon to open it, or to go to file menu and then you can open the SQL script. And here you can find some scripts. I have some of them. Let's say this one, I can open it, and this script has some SQL statements that I will show you that will help you to create a new database, and some tables and filling the tables with some data. So open it, and here is the script. And now if you want to run this script, okay, so you can click on this icon to run and execute this script. This will execute all the script that you have, all the statements, and by this I will run this code. And here, as you can see, this is the output showing me any error message or any warnings, or if it is done successfully. These are some of the messages that you can receive. Now you can go here to the schemas here and refresh this site, this panel, refresh, and here is the database that we just created with some commands. Don't worry about these lines, these SQL statements. We'll learn about them later on, but here I am showing you how to open some SQL scripts and how to run the scripts, as you can see here. And you can see the tables that we generated here. Look at this. This is one of the tables, and you can see it here. You can open this table and you can see the data that you have, and this is the other one as well. You see that? So we have some of these things. In the coming videos, we'll talk about some SQL statement and the select statement as well. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video, and remember to subscribe to receive more of these videos.